Good morning and welcome back. It is Thursday, December 21st, 2023. It is the equinox. That's a good thing. I gotta turn on another light. I'm too dark here. Let's see what happens. There we go. And it is about 70 degrees in my locale. For me, this is a good thing, right? For me, this is wonderful because it's my weather. Many people are cold right now. I haven't done a midweek update. I took a little bit of a break. For those of you who are unaware, this is going to be a real hard one for us. If you don't know, on December 6th, at about 7:30 at night, Queso, he went to the club. He was with me. He was on my chest. He didn't suffer. It was just his time. And that made things a little rough for a while. And so I just simply pushed the pause button. On top of which, where I'm working is also having some difficult times. Two of our captains just simply went, see you. That really jams into being able to move a lot of houseboats. That jams into being able to run a tour boat. I got my green card, which means that I have completed all my coursework, and now I'm just waiting for them to schedule my test. That does let me change the color of my shirt, though, which we did yesterday, and they had some good-natured fun with me, and that's a good thing. They should. However, it does make things much more challenging here. The new naturalist, she's fantastic. I mean, she's absolutely fantastic. But the loss of two of our captains does really cut. I'm not going to say cuts into the bottom line. I'm going to say it makes it harder for everybody to do their work. They had their reasons, and, they both called me the same day it happened. I'm in academic mode, not operational mode. And when I saw them citing chapter and verse, they were right. They were completely, from what I can read, they had the ability to throw that in the air and go, nope, and they were right. Okay. But again, after Queso's loss, this is the first video. There will not be an obligatory Queso view. That's going to hurt. We will have our quiet moment with Bodhi. He's right here next to me. Right here. Here's my hand. And a lot of you reached out to me with your sympathies and your sorrow, and I thank you for that. If you're going to do anything, okay, please give to your nearest animal rescue. There are so many animals that are out there that just need your help. And if I had a big farm, I would have 15, 16 dogs running all over. It wouldn't matter to me much. Anything to provide them comfort and love. Probably have a couple of cats. There'll probably be a canary in there somewhere. But yeah, if you want to do something, please give to your animal, your animal rescue generously. I can give you a couple of names. This is the dog in Homestead, Florida. That's where Bodhi came from. Dutch Country Animal Rescue. That's where Queso and Valentina came from. Denali came from the Siberian Husky Rescue in Pennsylvania. And after that, we're now 20 years out. So there's nothing I can do. But give it to your local rescue. And I'm going to tell you right now, it doesn't always have to be money. An old blanket, an old pillow. You don't know how far that goes for these animals that they are confused and they don't understand why they're hurting. They don't understand what's going on. And if you can adopt, do it. That's enough of that. Let's go on to our poem. The worthies of old had means of emancipating people. What I teach people just requires you not take on the confusion of others. If you need to act, then act without any further hesitation or doubt. Luci died 867 AD. I don't have anything to say about that. Surprisingly. That sums up everything I'm doing right now in one little paragraph. All right, let's do our daily room pull. I'm going to turn it upside down, Caesar. This is Perth. It has been pulled reversed. So we're going to go right over to that right now. And it is on page 96, I guess. Okay. Perth is initiation, something hidden, a secret matter. Okay. The reversed on this, but it's a mystery rune, just so you know. I'm just going to just sum it up. This is a mystery rune. It's attached to the phoenix, the unknowable, the bird that rises from its own ashes, right? The inverted pull, the reverse pull, is that it is a counsel against expecting too much or expecting in the ordinary way, for the old way has come to an end. You cannot repeat the old and not suffer. You must call in your scattered energies and concentrate your own life at this moment, your own requirements for your growth. Do not focus on the outcome. Do not bind yourself to the memory of past achievements. You rob yourself of a true present in this way, which is the only time that you can perform self-change. You may feel overwhelmed with exhaustion from obstruction on obstruction, but you have a choice. You can always look at this as bad luck, or you can look at this as an obstacle course that is challenging you and testing your character. Okay, the rest of it is not, is just more summary of that when we've pulled this before. If there's anybody who has to hear that message, it was me today. Between the poem and that, yeah, that's right where I am. We have a busy day, and I don't know if these people are going to be able to go out on the water. The water might be too high. It did rain at 5:30. It's a little cloudy and crappy looking out, but I don't know what's going to happen. I'll let the boss manage that. That's just where I need to be. This is a little harder than I thought. All right, you ready? Come here, bud. This is your quiet moment of Bodhi. What's up, bud? Down? All right, here. Back it down. There you go. Get right over there. He has been glue. Okay. From the minute I get in them at night till the minute I leave in the morning, he's glue. He is never more than 2 feet from me, tops. Okay. So he has certainly stepped up, and we got to give him some. Yes, we got to give you all the props in the world for doing that. And let's be honest, I kind of need it. So, but today's plan is work. We have 2 people coming for houseboats. I just have to check and mop and do all that stuff. And because we're all ready, and you know, I've got to tell you that I have a number of people that are working with me that I couldn't do it without them, because you know what? I can do it myself in 2 hours, but they're turning it into 30 minutes or less. And they're very hardworking people, and I thank each and every one of them every time they help me. Every time they pick up so much as a mop or a cleaning cloth. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, this one's a little tough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it short a little early. I'm going to feed the big guy, right? And I'm going to start making my lunch. So again, let's end it the right way. If you don't take care of you, nobody else will. Thank you, Mom. Are they like-minded? Do they share your values? Do they have something to offer? Or no? Out you go. It's too late for that now. They should have listened when we were talking. Now we're shutting the doors of the ark, and we're nailing it shut, and we're done with this. Ladies, if you have to go out today, please take a friend. Please don't go alone. Please take some form of protection with you. Whatever that means to you is what it means to you. They do not like you out there. They do not want you out there unless you're paying. Take care of you. Gentlemen, I'm going to say the exact same thing. If you can go with a buddy, do it. If you got to go somewhere alone, keep your head on a swivel. Take some form of protection. Whatever that means to you is what that means to you. Because they don't like you either. And they're just looking to take what you earned. And they didn't. And they want it. And they're not going to stop. They're not going to stop because they are essentially spoiled children. They're selfish and they're entitled. And they want what you earned when they didn't earn anything. Don't let them have it. It's yours. Use it as you wish. I am going to start cleaning up. I'm going to go to work. I want you to all have a sunnier Thursday than I'm having. Sun's always above the clouds somewhere, but today it looks just a little cloudy and looks like it's going to rain. Tides are not in our favor. We are running 2/3 down from captains. They won't let me run the boat because even though I could, they won't let me do it. And I think it's an insurance concern. Even though I have gotten further than the guy who was sitting in my seat previously, I think they're a little bitten and shy. This becomes their problem to solve. I have already said I'm ready to do whatever needs to be done. I can tell you that I can put some controls on myself. But until they actually go, okay, do it, well then, if they're bitching and complaining, they created their own problem. And who am I to get in the way of their problem? They made it. They have to solve it. Remember, the only real problem in 2023, from 2016, maybe 2015 on, the only real problem you have is getting involved. We adopt puppies and kitties. We don't adopt other people's problems. So be picky about what you do and be careful who you help. As for me, I'm going out. I'm going to go talk to all these nice people who have been extremely supportive. This is an insanely beautiful community I am in right now. Have a good day, and I'll chat with you in just a few.